I am singing a version of my song, but also the people, the instrumentalists, like the people who are playing my songs with me, are also making a story out of it. Also, so it's neat to feel the connection with everybody. But yeah, everybody has a sociopath in their lives that they write a song about, right? Like, I was trying, like that one person that has just scorned you a little bit more than the others. You're like, I'm just gonna write a song about it.
Yeah, and you say, yeah, I'm all right. But then when you see him, it's like, no, not really.
Don't play with magic.
Right. So hi, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to the Tulsa Tempo podcast. We are coming to you from Blue Cap Studios, which is right across the street from the church studio located on Studio Row here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. My name is Amy, and I'm your hostess. And today we have with us the lovely Amber Watson. Yes.
Hi.
And her special guest, our special guest, Lane Hawkins. Really happy to see you. So how did it go? How did it feel to play over there?
So honestly, I was so excited to play at church studios because I think it's cool that they started doing this Tunes at Noon. And they asked me a long time, like it was like 6 months ago to 7 months ago. And I just knew like it was going to be a small, intimate scene. And I love the way that Lane plays violin / fiddle. And just how he makes his own story to my music and harmonizes with my voice. And I have such a powerful voice. Sometimes I love, even with his violin, like how it harmonizes with me. And it just, it's sinfully pretty. Like
it was, yes.
And we've been playing music for quite a while, even, like around the old campfire at Diamond Stone and different stuff like that. Like it's been... Yeah.
There's nothing like those picking circles, right? Those are some of the best jams.
Those are some of the best jams.
Ever. That's where some great music comes out because everybody we're happy, we're around the fire, we're playing music.
Staying up really late, a little too
really
late.
Yeah. And there's just nothing like it. It's great.
Maybe some whiskey bottles going around the circle, maybe not. Like maybe just H2O or something.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Or whiskey.
Well, I noticed you said that you had a big voice, and as I was watching you sing, and I've seen you sing outside of here too. I've seen you a couple times over at the Colony, and that's where I first heard you sing. And again, just I'm amazed at the big voice you have.
Yes.
And I notice, that you're very conscientious. I can't speak.
That's
Maybe I need speech therapy.
I can't say that or spell it. Conscientious.
I can't either. Nice. I have to look it up. That you're very conscientious about backing off your mic, when you hit that high note. I know a lot of people say go in, but then it's going to scream at us. But still, I would be surprised if you didn't even, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't even use a mic because your voice is that big.
So I am getting used to a mic. What am I trying to say? I'm getting used to a mic, and I've had some people tell me, go ahead and stay on the mic. Like that is for the sound, like people to be able to regulate your voice. But I'm used to like not having a sound person. So I know how to, even like with a sound person, like I back away from the mic whenever I know I'm getting loud. But it's those, a lot of my songs are about emotion, so some of them get very quiet, and then I know whenever I have to like back up and get really big. But it's it's just a part of music. It's the imperfections. I try not to look at people's faces sometimes because I'm like, oh, that was a hurt one. I heard them.
I noticed that you mentioned emotions, and I noticed that every song that you play, I can almost see the story. You're like reliving the story, in your mind. I honestly I really caught that today. I caught it on I've seen you at Colony. I'm like, okay, I can see what happened here. But today I was feeling, I think because of the more intimate setting,
Yes.
I was feeling it a little bit more. And I love that, because you say that, I have a note here that you write, what else are you going to write about? Love songs and breakups, right? And
I write about what I know. And so some of those songs, like I use some of my friends, like relationships and stuff. And I'm in the process of writing some new stuff, some happy stuff. It's just a lot harder to write.
Is. Yeah, we talked
stuff.
about that before. Yeah, it's easy to write sad songs. Yeah.
Honestly, it really is.
And
you
love
give me an
songs.
A minor and I'm golden. But I'm trying to branch away from it.
I don't know. I think it's beautiful.
Thank you.
The first song that you did was called Monday.
I love doing small, intimate settings like this, but I'm so used to bigger settings, you almost get more nervous on smaller settings whenever they should be easier. But I'm just really excited to play some of my original music and letting Lane make a different story out of it. I think that's what's beautiful about artists. Like, we all tell our own story. So I'm excited you guys are here today. This first song is called Monday. Monday, nothing could go wrong. Tuesday, you make me feel so dumb. Wednesday, I fell asleep on one. Thursday, you didn't mean it. Friday, I got distance. Saturday, you took notice. Sunday, I was gone. Do you miss me? Am I crazy? Am I losing my mind? Do you miss me? Am I crazy? I'm not losing my mind.
Monday.
Yeah, so tell me how that song came to be.
Monday. Honestly, that song was a song that I wrote on piano years ago. I just recently, whenever I moved to Tulsa about 2 years ago, I learned how to play the guitar and I branched out and started doing solo stuff. And badly, like my voice drove me. Like my guitar was eek. But I got myself on stage and I just kept going. And one of my friends, Levi Humphreys, like he played with me a lot and we would get in so many fights. He was like, your rhythm. He's like, just do one rhythm. I was like, I don't know how to do that yet. But like, sorry, I'm like a squirrel right now. I'm going all over the place. But I wrote that song with piano. And then I was like, I wonder what this song is going to sound like with guitar. And it's just an easy strum and easy chords. And I worked really hard on being a rhythm guitar. Like I was like, if I can't do anything, I'm going to be able to play rhythm.
I'm going to strum that guitar. Yes.
I just strum it with my thumb.
I love it.
Been working on picking and using a pick. So that will come next. But
Do you miss me? Am I crazy? I'm not losing my mind. I don't miss you. I'm not crazy. I'm not losing my mind. Oh, oh, oh.
it's just really cool to
Lane
see
Hawkins,
the
y'all.
progression from when I first started to now, to being able to talk to you and having Lane like right across from me. Like, this is cool. Like, things
Yeah.
that I wouldn't think that would be happening.
Yeah, Lane's got a pretty impressive resume too.
Oh, yeah.
So tell us real quick who you're on tour
Right
with,
now, I'm
my dear.
working full time with Kaitlin Butts. Been with her about 3 years, and we've really done a lot together. She's taken me to a lot of bucket list places, and last year was our busiest year. We played about 160 dates on the road.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been wild. We've had a pretty good break, so I've been able to play with great friends of mine like Amber, some other folks too. So it's been a lot of fun.
That's great. That's great. And you said that she's good people. You know, she treats y'all well, and
She
you have a
does.
great time.
Yeah, she
and that's what
takes
it's all
great care of her
about.
band.
And that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
You know, is your band. You know, those are your people. You know, you
That
bond
is it,
in a way that you wouldn't really bond like with the friendship. You know, the friendship is already there, but I think that when you play music together, don't you feel like a little bit tighter? You know, with people.
Oh, you have to. It's you hear this a lot. It's like 80% about the hang. Like,
Yeah.
you have to be able to be around those people a lot, and in a van a lot. And you see, you know, all
lot.
sides. So it's you become family. Like, you trust each other. You talk to each other. You see your ups and downs. Like, it's not just, you know, we're sitting here having a good time smiling, but like, you get to see the behind the scenes, which is beautiful.
Yeah,
Also,
it
and
is.
it makes for a really cool family.
Yeah, exactly. I've noticed with you, when I see you out at, speaking of, you know, family and, you know, getting to know each other, when I see you out playing, you know, when I see you on stage,
Yeah.
you are so, I almost want to say like laser focused on your songs, you know, like, I mean, you are really into them, you know, you
Yeah.
are really in the moment. And then I see you out on the patio and you're just smiling and we're hugging and talking and laughing and just having a great old
Taking
time.
selfies.
Yeah. And it's just, that to me, I just love that, you know,
Yeah.
because it's like you don't know, if I didn't know you, you know, and would see you play, I'd be like, wow, you know, I said, that is one serious girl, you know, she gets really deep into these songs. But I mean, we've hung out on the patio at the Colony and then we're out there laughing and, you know, doing things and, you know, it's just fun.
And that's what
And
I
she's
love.
totally different.
Yeah, that's what I love about music. Like, my music, I really do. And like, whenever I sing, I can't just sing and not feel something. So I am getting into the song, and I'm getting into the song with the musicians that are on the stage. Like, I'm gonna hate the day if it ever comes where things get like melancholy, like that I don't like, I have to do them like over and over again or something, and I don't feel like, I love to feel my music. I love the imperfections, because there are plenty of imperfections in music, and that's part of it. But there's also those moments that a break, whenever you hear something like two like solos back and forth, and
Yeah.
then that's that moment. Like,
Hot
it
damn.
it may be on, like, somebody might have got it recorded, but somebody might not have. Like, so it's more for me also, and not like just for the people who are coming to watch. Like, I love the opportunity to get to play music. It feels so good. And to be able to be a part of that with my friends on stage and my friends like in the crowd, like it, and the people who, like, you know, who booked me, like, say the Colony, Josh and Cass and Jared, like, they went out on a limb and they asked me if I would do 6 to 8s on Tuesday. And I didn't want to let them, I was like, me? Like, okay, like, let's do this. And it started out with a female featured artist on Thursdays, and Lane was a part of that, Chris Combs and Nana. And that was before, like, I even started having drums or anything. And I just, to play with amazing musicians and to make my songs like come to life, that felt so good. And I don't know, the talent on the stage, I still ask myself like why they like to play with me, because I'm like, dang.
Yeah. And that I see that, you know, and I see that around Tulsa a lot. You know, it's like
Tulsa is
you
so
can't.
amazing,
I mean,
like, the
you
music
can go
here.
every night of the week,
Every
you know,
night.
and just see something that you've never seen before, and the camaraderie that the musicians around town have. You know, I don't see a lot of competition. You know, everybody plays with everybody.
Yeah.
You know, nobody tries to outplay anybody, you know, and it's all, you're just having fun,
Like
man.
on
And it's
Tuesdays,
so good.
I'll stay and I'll watch Jared some,
Yeah.
and then I'll make it to the Merc to go watch
Tovar.
Tovar. And then Thelma's like has great music also. Like it's just, if you're looking for live music, it is not going to be hard to find like a
Definitely.
place here to just go in and just enjoy music, because there are so many talented musicians in this town. There's nothing like it that I've seen yet. It's just, and then they all play together and they'll get other people on stage, and it's just crazy that guys that don't even know your music will play it like they've known it for years.
That's what
And I'm
amazes
just like,
me.
woo!
Yeah. And you never know who you're going to see. You know, you could go out on a Monday night, you know, and
Yeah.
see one of the best shows that you've seen in Tulsa to date. You know,
Yeah.
it's like it changes every week, you know.
Yeah, I think Jim Bachman, and
He's got Mondays now,
He
yeah.
has Mondays at the Merc, and that's crazy. So he moved here around the same time that I did, and we, man, this is bringing up. I had this residency at Reds,
I was just talking about that place.
and it was on Mondays, and that's whenever a lot of musicians are not busy, like so. We would just throw people in there and just like do song swaps, and I would just get anybody who wanted to play that was like, come on, like, and then just let anybody on stage. Remember, I am not good at guitar at this time, so I'm just sitting up there acting like I am. But and then I got a residency at the Fur Shop before. My best friend Audra got me in there. I was like, sure. I just kept saying yes, and I was like, I'm gonna get better. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Like, and then. Now we're here, and I play with some of the best musicians that I know,
Yes.
and so thankful.
Some of the best musicians in Tulsa, you know, hands down. I mean, Chris Combs alone, you know, his resume
Genius.
is, you know,
Like
yeah.
he's a madman. He's amazing, and I love getting to connect with him, and that's why this is my first album that's coming out, my EP that I've been working on, and Chris Bell helped me out with some scratch discs, and I love her. And it just, you know, this is a new process for me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Are you enjoying it?
Gosh, it's so cool to even hear some of the tracks. I'm like, is that me? Like, is this happening? Like, is that okay? This is cool.
Yeah. So who is producing that?
Andrew Baer and Chris Combs are co-producing it. So it's neat.
Two brilliant
seeing
minds, you know,
two
like,
brilliant-
just,
their
just
visions
start
together.
at the top, you know,
And I
why
love
not?
that they're not scared to Andrew, like, you know, he can't lie. So like he just tells me straight, like he's like, what about this? I'm like, okay. Because like I said, I'm still like learning new chords and new progressions and getting their take on their vision for the song also. I'm like, oh, yeah, let's try it. And then Josh Raymer's on drums, and he is a beast. Man, like the stuff that he can do on drums is I can't understand it. Like
Yeah,
it,
he's
but it's
pretty
so
good.
fun to watch.
Yeah.
I watched him the first time whenever Combs and Hank Early and him, they were doing a trio at the Colony.
Yes.
And I remember, I shouldn't say this out loud, but I'm a TMIer. I was really sad because I just got broken up with, and I wanted to watch some music, and that's the first time that I watched Chris Combs.
Isn't that
play.
funny? Chris Combs was the first artist that I saw when I moved to Tulsa.
Really?
Yes, he was the first guy that I went to see, and I saw him at the Merc, and I sat kind of in the back, so I didn't know anybody, you know, and I'm watching him, and I kept inching closer and closer and closer to the stage. I mean, he hooked me and reeled me right in.
So great. I watched
That's
him.
why.
I think Paul Benjamin was one of the first people who I saw. And then I watched Cass at the Merc. It was a happy hour set at the Merc. I was like, who is this person? I've got to get to know her. And now she's become like one of my best
Yeah,
friends.
she's great. They're so great.
Dude, life is cool.
Take me back to that sweet September night. All warm laughter to feel that bitter sky underneath those blue fluorescent lights, yeah. And time stood still, just you and I.
All right, so the second song that you played was called Say Goodbye. And you said you wrote that song about a year ago.
Man, okay.
And that was, I actually got misty.
I'm going to tell
listening
you.
sing
So I
it
think
'cause
I
it was
lied about a
beautiful.
year ago. I think I wrote it. Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't a lie. It was about a year ago, or like a year and a half. That one was right whenever I moved to Tulsa. So I moved to Tulsa. I don't have to like tell a lot of this story, but like I was heartbroken, and for a lot of reasons, and this song just came to mind. I had to start all over whenever I came here, and that song, I'm not mad about it or anything. I believe our experiences and the things that happen are for a reason, and I would have never got to do all the things that I'm doing right now, and starting from scratch and wanting to play my own music, because honestly, like I wrote like with piano and stuff, but I never was like the front person in a band. I sang harmonies, and I love to like write music and chime in here and there, but I did harmony, like RC and the Ambers, like, and it was a lot of fun, and we went on the road and we did that. But to be able to come here and start like writing music and just like jumping in with the talent in this town, you'd have to be a crazy person. I think I am a crazy person for doing that, but it felt so good. And then to write that song and it be heard by so many, and they respect it and they hear it.
And we feel it.
And yeah, that song was a big step for me in a different direction. I was like, I was writing a love song to say goodbye to so many things. And so I had to write about it.
All good things must come to an end. I guess we should stop. Oh, we should stop playing pretend. What did you expect me to do? If I can't love and know, I won't hate you. Damn you for forcing me to choose. So I'm gonna write a love song to say goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. What did you expect me to do? If I can't love and know, I won't hate you. You chose another, no, there can't be two. So I'm gonna write a love song to say goodbye to you.
It was beautiful.
Goodbye
It was really beautiful and very well done.
Thank you.
Over there, just very well done. Now the third song you did was called Time. And there was a line in there that said you get to choose, and that really stuck out to me. because that's a beautiful song. It
Yeah.
was so pretty, and you did it so well. So tell me about that.
All right. Well, Time was my most recent song that I wrote, and that was also about a breakup. Yeah, a lot of breakup songs. Just T Swifting it over here. No, she's amazing.
You're our Tulsa T Swift.
Oh, I wish. That would be amazing. But so time was a hard one because, whenever your heart is broken, they say it takes time and it'll heal you over time. And then I was like, I want to wake up and be healed. Like, I don't want to be hurt anymore. Like, I don't want to feel this. So I wrote a song about it, and I had to just let it go. And that one was hard. I still didn't let that one go.
Yeah. Aw.
But no, but we're fine. Like, we're actually like back together. But yeah, it's a good song.
We might have to do another show about that, about Amber's love life. Let's do a show about Amber Watson's love life, and how she channels that into her music.
Man, it's like, please don't let me be in it. Like, if I start dating somebody, please don't let me be in a song. I'm like,
T Swift of Tulsa.
don't hurt me. One time, or you might be in a song.
And I gotta let you go. I don't wanna let you go. It's time to let you go. Don't tell me I'm enough if you don't wanna stay. Don't tell me you love me and you go the other way. No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. Don't tell me I'm enough if you don't wanna stay. Don't tell me you love me and you go the other way. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. No, it's not okay.
And then the last one that you did, talking about people being in songs. so bad. I can't even say that.
I wrote a song about a sociopath. Yeah, it's socio. I know that, but so just sounds, so
A little
much.
friendlier,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, that song was just honestly out of anger at first, and it was just a lot of fun to just play, like how a villain and me not like play the like write about a villain and just like me be like the superhero in it. I don't know. That sounds weird. Those are not the words I'm trying to use. But yeah, sociopath, and it's cool and it's funky, and hearing it with like full band is, it turns into a complete different song. And one of the things that I love about my songs, and I think I've said this, is I am singing a version of my song, but also the people, the instrumentalists, like the people who are playing my songs with me are also making a story out of it also.
Yes.
So it's neat to feel the connection with everybody. But yeah, everybody has a sociopath in their lives that they write a song about, right? Like I was trying, like that one person that has just scorned you a little bit more than the others. You're like, I'm just gonna write a song about it.
Yeah, and you say, yeah, I'm all right. But then when you see him, it's like, no, not really.
Don't play with magic.
Right.
Silly.
So, what is off your new EP? When is that going to come out? Are you thinking June, July of
Okay,
this
well,
year?
so here's the deal. Every time I say whenever it's coming out, Andrew's like, no. I'm like,
God.
well, what about May? No. So I am expecting it. I think it would be cool to come out in July.
Okay.
Because I know like we'll be able to to raise. We have half of the money right now, and then the other half, like I think we do like a kit or something like that. And I'm gonna start. I want to do like I paint also, so I want to sell some abstracts and do like an auction or something and write out my words before anybody even knows what my words are, and have like the people who were involved sign it, and
That's
just
beautiful.
try to do some private parties. But very excited about my EP and my favorite song. You guys,
I was just
didn't
gonna
hear.
ask.
Man, okay, this song is seriously amazing, and this song was actually not about me. It's do I want to say this? Okay.
Do it.
It's about infidelity, and one of my friends, like, I was like, I'm going to write a song about you. Is that okay? And she loves it. It's actually her favorite song. She loves this song. But then whenever I heard Lane, and I'm not lying, like, Lane on this song, it's made for him, and it's made for a fiddle. It's beautiful, and it's swampy, and you're lost. Like, she's stuck underneath the sea for eternity. That's basically what this song is about. She falls in love with the gods of the shadows, and he is the god of war. Like, he's underneath the sea, and she gets stuck there because she gave her heart to him, and her husband is away at war. And whenever he comes back, you hear her eerie like sound, her hums like underneath the sea, and that's a reminder showing that she made the wrong choice, and they'll never get to be together again. So it's really like
What's the name of the song?
Siren.
Yes. That's my favorite.
The Siren song.
I'm telling you guys, she silenced a room at the Colony when she sang that song.
Yeah.
Because there was a pretty good crowd that day or that
Crowds have
evening.
been beautiful at the
And when
Colony.
you got on that
a couple
song,
chills.
everybody, I mean, that room was quiet. And I was like, wow, man, we're seeing something here.
So it's really cool. When I sing that song, we take a break, and then I always come in, and I like it to be staggered. I like to go up and start, and then I have, I'm outside, I'm like, okay, then you're going to come up, and then you're going to come up, and then you're going to come up. And then we're just like going to make it so dramatic, and it's going to be awesome. And like 12 minutes
In the huddle.
long.
They had the huddle.
And then I make everybody take a selfie, and we go in. And we get serious, and we do the song.
Yeah, you silenced the room. That was wow, goosebumps. It was seriously.
Thank you.
Even the bartender was, he like turned around, and
Jordan.
Jordan was like, for like months, I was sitting kind of by kitty corner, and I'm like, and he's like, wow.
Those, honestly, Tuesday nights Tuesdays are seriously one of my favorite days of the week for the music in the town,
Yes.
not just at the Colony. And being able to hear Jared Tyler after, he's insane. Like
He's magical.
He's magic.
He's
Like
just-
his music, his songwriting, his harmonies. Like, he has Casey on bass, and
Yeah.
he has somebody that comes in each day. He has a special guest, or each Tuesday. And even getting to be a part of that, to be part of the crowd, it's just so cool to see people doing what they love.
Yeah.
And it's great. And then sometimes, I'll go to the Merc and I'll two-step, I'll sweat it up
Yep.
just a little bit.
Little Tonkin Tuesday with
There's-
Jacob Tovar. And that guy, he's just an old soul. Oh my goodness.
And his band is
They're so
immaculate
good,
also. Like, it's so cool to see, again, like, the musicians in this town.
Yeah, we were talking just recently about how we have to like set our calendars, like we were doing March, and it's like, well, how do we do this Saturday night? Because so-and-so starts at this time, but then we can run over here, and then we can go do this, and then we could probably make the last set for that one, because everything in Tulsa, you don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
And I remember Jim Bachman sitting at Paul Benjamin's show, so the Sunday night thing.
Yeah.
And he was so tired, he was like falling asleep. And I'm like, Jim, are you okay? And he's like, man, he goes, I gotta go, but I can't. He goes, because I don't know what he's gonna do next. And it's just so good. And that's what happens. Next thing you know, it's like 2 a.m. It's like, we got to go.
I know. I keep trying to leave, and then and then it's over, and then I look and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like 1 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Yeah, we got to
Still
go
out and
home.
about. Another cool thing that we're doing, we got asked to sing at the Boys from Oklahoma festival, and Lane is going to be doing that with me also.
Awesome.
Full
When is
band.
that? Do you know when it is?
April? Is it April 13th or May? It's whenever they play in Stillwater.
Okay.
Dang it.
Okay.
I'm so bad at dates. Like,
We'll
I have
find
to
it.
look at my calendar always.
Same.
And I double booked. That's why I was actually at Church Studios today and not next Saturday, because I double booked myself.
It worked out good, though.
Yeah.
It worked out.
This was awesome.
Yeah. So tell me about some of your side projects, too, because not only is she talented in music, okay, y'all, this girl paints.
Oh, yeah.
She takes pictures. And to say that you don't have a full, I don't even want to know what your calendar says. I complain about mine all the time. Jesus, I can just see yours.
Honestly, it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
It's
So
pretty wild.
Talk about your side projects.
So I have been a photographer. I don't even want to say how long I've been a photographer. At least 15 years. I had one of my really good friends. We did wedding photography together, called Watson and Payne. It ended great. She wanted to become a full-time artist, and she has 3 kids, and she wanted to be able to stay at home with her mom. And we got to travel. We went to a lot of places. We went to Jamaica. We went to Georgia. We went to Texas. Like, we had a beautiful clientele, and I just kept on doing that. And I was doing music, and I was singing in a praise band at Timothy Baptist Church for a really long time. And then I've been painting murals but whenever I moved here, I decided I stopped drinking alcohol for about 1.5 years, and I stopped Adderall at the same time. And I told myself I would never go back to Adderall. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I'm a TMIer.
Go for it.
I started overtaking Adderall because I was sad, not just using my prescription, but like buying from my friends. And then I looked at myself in the mirror one day, and I was like, who are you? Like, you have I had so much to be sad about, but I felt nothing. And at that moment, like, and I remember it like it was yesterday, which is so weird. I had a full script that I just got, and I loved the 30 milligram extended releases, and I took them and I dumped them down the toilet. And I was like, I can't. Something has got to change. Like, I'm not even a human, like, right now. So it was a big game changer in my life, and just my connections with my friends, my connection with my family, with my music, with my art. And I just recently started painting again, and I haven't painted since I stopped taking Adderall. And one of the paintings is for Lane. I did a big commission piece for him, and he trusted me to like, my art means so much to me. I didn't know if I was going to be good at it without taking Adderall. Like, it was such a big part of my life for so long. You take it because you're ADHD, and then you don't realize whenever you get hooked to it. And then I realized, I was like, no, you are a good artist with or without it. Like, you do not need it. So it's cool to see just how far I've come. And I'm telling you right now, like, even as we're talking, I am very honest about it. I don't keep things to myself in case, like, I can help somebody. Like, if you have a question, be careful, because I will tell you the truth. And then I will not think before I speak. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, should I have said that? Like, on live air?
I love it.
But yeah.
You have a very strong spirit. You can feel it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you.
I appreciate your openness. I think that's beyond cool.
Yeah.
So, and you painted the sign over at the Colony.
Yeah.
so-
I painted that sign.
Tell us about that, because that was a big change. That sign was old, and
it's quite.
And she
funny.
got up on like the
Oh,
what do you call it, the
yeah.
scaffold?
Oh, yeah.
There, I was looking at. I'm like, oh my God, is she like hooked in up there? She's gonna fall.
Oh, see, I love heights and scaffolding
was
like
up
that.
there, man.
Adrenaline rusher. No, the stuff like that doesn't
on the
bother
roof,
me.
and I
Like,
was like,
honestly, that was a pretty simple job, but it was a lot of fun to do. A lot of people didn't want to touch that job because that sign had been there for so long. But I trusted Cass and Josh's vision, like for the colony, and Jared, like. And whenever they asked me to do it, I was like, sure, just give me the color. And we kept like the word, the font of the typography up there because it's a little cracked and worn, and it still shows like the history of it, but that it's new ownership. It's a new venue, and it's where I've met a lot of people like in this town to play music. Like they have some great acts there. So yeah, but the sign.
I remember seeing those pictures, and I'm like, God, if she falls, and you're just she's her legs hanging off and everything.
I did move the scaffolding. I tried to just like do it by myself. I thought taking it down 2 stories, and because there were people there that could have definitely helped me, but I could do it by myself. And I couldn't, like it was so heavy, like I kept it in my hand while I was going so it wouldn't hit anything, but I definitely did hurt my shoulder.
Gotta work out that day.
But yeah. So. I paint. I like to paint.
I love it. So, and you have all of that. What are your socials? You put all that on your Insta and Facebook.
Amber Jean Watson Music. I'll post, and then I have Amber Watson Studios.
Okay.
And that's where I post my photography. I used to have an art one, but it deleted. It says it's still there, but I can't find it.
Oh.
But I think that's just a sign to start a new one.
Okay. All right.
But it's so hard to like do all of them all the time. So then I just like post things on my music site and show you like where to go.
Okay.
And then Amber Watson Facebook.
Okay. Gotcha.
There's so much.
It is.
That
and
just
it's
seemed
just
like
gonna get
so much.
It's just gonna get bigger. You're just lightning in a bottle, don't you think?
Okay.
Yeah, you're just lightning in a bottle.
I'm a lighting in a bottle, baby. That's a Genie.
There's a song.
Oh
yeah, that's Genie in a bottle, right? we don't want to go. So, well, thank you so much for taking the time today to come on our show. We really enjoyed your Tunes at Noon set.
Yeah.
It was so great to talk to you. I'm digging a little bit deeper, and
Yeah.
I just love seeing you out in the town, and you're just so fun, and your spirit is so strong, and I just love you. You have the sweetest smile ever, and
I appreciate that.
you're just a freaking rock star, man. So
I appreciate
keep doing
that.
what you do, because I love it.
Show up to our Tuesdays. Come
right.
from 6 to 8 on Tuesday. Like
All right.
that's where
That's where it's at.
that's where you're gonna see the magic. You get to see Chris Combs like do his thing.
Yeah, and I noticed. Did you notice about him too that when he plays with other people, he stretches more? Then because when he's like in charge, he's so focused, on everything being perfect. But I've noticed that when he plays with other people, he'll just stretch into something
It's
that
so
I've never
cool.
seen.
So my friend Olivia has been playing fiddle on Tuesdays, and her and Chris play a lot together. And you can tell whenever they connect on stage, they do some wild, like it's so cool.
Yeah.
And then him and Josh are such good friends, and then Nana, like I can't even believe that I get to like play with these people. Like I am so thankful to get to play with Lane. I am so thankful to get to play with these. Like I don't take it for granted whenever I take the stage with people. They're my friends. They're people who I trust. Nate Bellotti, he's going to be playing tonight. Setting in for Chris, which then Chris just messaged me and he might like be there. So we might just have like dueling guitars.
Awesome.
But I wish I could have so many. I wish I could have everybody on stage. I wish I could have dueling violins. I wish I could have dueling guitar. Just like all my friends enjoying like the benefits of this music.
Of the joy.
Because I didn't get here on my own, and I own that. Like my friends, they're awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
And my voice is powerful. So
It is. It's beautiful.
There's that.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And Lane, thank you so much for stopping by today with your busy schedule.
My pleasure.
So I'm sure that we'll see you on the road and probably out hanging with us when you're not here.
I'll be back
Or when
around.
you're here, sorry. But it was a pleasure to hear you play today. It's a rare thing, so I was glad that she tapped you to come on over, and
Oh, yeah.
thank you so much.
Well, I always enjoy the opportunity to come up here and play.
Thank you. Yeah, it's magical.
I also
It's just
told Lane
magic.
this last thing. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm
go
going to
ahead.
start doing the residency at the Mercury Lounge on Sunday night. So we start.
Oh, you're taking Soup's spot, right?
No,
or
so
you're doing the 4?
they're going to do 3 months apiece. So Damien is starting it, and then I will start doing mine in July.
Okay.
Like
So it's going to be the bluegrass brunch, and then you're going to slide into the
Brandon.
4. Oh,
No,
Brandon.
and then Brandon,
Okay.
and
so
then
you're doing the
8 o'clock.
evening. Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Damien is going to start him out, and then I will start in July,
Okay.
and then do it for 3 months, and that should be when my EP's coming out, and then
Perfect.
I am going to get Lane in, and just like some different people who have been playing with me, like just showing a different sound like each week.
Perfect. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be summer and music. Oh,
Summer,
yeah. Can't
and
beat
I'm a
it.
Cancer.
Yeah.
July,
I love it. That's
not-
awesome.
yeah.
So thank you all for tuning into our show today. Please give us a like on YouTube, Facebook, and all the streaming platforms. Is that what we call them? Platforms now? Yes.
I'm bad at words, so I like that word.
Okay, so all the streaming platforms because Amber likes it. And thanks again for tuning in.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
I still
Thank you so
have
much.
the note you wrote
Guys.
and the letter that you sent, and told me you were sorry once again. Oh yeah, sorry once again. Oh, you're sorry you didn't mean it. It happens when you drink. But when's enough enough, and I finally have to leave. Oh yeah, I finally have to leave. Oh, I don't know why you do the things you do, and why you have to be so mean, expect me to stay. I don't know why I stay for so long, but baby, something has to change, 'cause I'm down on my knees and I'm feeling weak, yeah, that's where you want me. All these tears that stain my face, they're burning with disgrace. I'm underwater, no, and I can't breathe. Oh, I am. I told you that I loved you, it doesn't mean I'll stay. 'Cause baby, that mind got in the way. You sabotaged something that was great. Oh yeah, something that was great. Oh, I don't know why you do the things you do, and why you have to be so mean, expect me to stay. I don't know why I stay for so long, but baby, something has to change, 'cause I'm down on my knees and I'm feeling weak, yeah, that's where you want me. All these tears that stain my face, yeah, they're burning with disgrace. I'm still wanting to know it, I can't breathe. want me to be, want me to stay, for you to keep. That's where you want me to be, want me to stay for your insecurities, yeah. That's where you want me. Woo. How we doing? It's where you want me to be, want me to stay, for you to keep. That's where you want me to be, want me to stay for your insecurities, yeah. That's where you want me.